Hello, my beautiful ladies. Guess what? We are working the abdominals. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so great. 30 minutes of just abdominal, yes, exercise. So, of course, it's part of the dance and it's going to be undulation, accents. We're really going to work it and it's nonstop. It's 30 minutes nonstop. You could do this. If not, you will if you keep practicing. Trust me. All right, we'll see you in the video. Let's start with a deep breath in up and breathe out. All right. Soften your knees. Expand your chest. Hold the expansion, not the breath. Relax the pelvic. And we're going to start slow. So I'm going to contract the top, contract, push out as far as you can. So the breathing doesn't change. You're really working on the muscles here. The contraction, and you also, when you're pushing out, you're still working the muscles to kind of extend out. So you're working in both directions with your contraction. It's push out and in and out. Keep going. So we're just working on the muscles on top of your belly button. So try to bring it in towards your spine, closer to the spine. Contract like you had a corset. Tight, 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 and then push out as far as you can. And in, and out, and now we're going to do the same thing on the bottom. But when you contract the bottom, I want you kind of almost do Kegel. I want you to really contract the pelvic floor. So you squeeze this in and then contract towards the belly button and then push out. So contract towards inward, towards the belly button and out. In and push out as far as you can. Working in both directions. And out. And then out. So we're just warming up. We're going to start doing belly rolls and some accents with the belly rolls. Don't hold your breath. Just focus on the muscles coming in, contract, and push out the belly. In, out. Keep going. A lot of muscles being contracted down there. All right. Okay. And contract, push out as far as you can. In and out. You shouldn't feel this in the lower back. If you feel this in the lower back, it might it's because maybe you're tilting at the same time, you're doing a stretch, but I really just want you to focus here. So of course, when you're contracting, you're putting some pressure on your organs, so they might push a little bit in lower back. But the moment you feel uncomfortable or an uncomfortable tension, but don't contract as far. But you really want to work those muscles. This is also a very good massage for your organs. You kind of wake them up if they've been kind of not working well for you. This will help. All right. So let's bring 4 on top. Contract, push out. Contract, push out. 3, 4. Bottom. 1. Push out. 2. Push out. 3. Out. 4. Let's do 2 on top. 1. Out. 2. Out. Bottom. 1. Out. 2. Contract. Out. Singles. Okay, this is a little bit more. Release. Down. Release. If this is new for you, it might be a little bit more advanced for you. Maybe the whole wall of your belly wants to contract, and that's totally normal. Okay, but eventually as you go and practice this more and more, and you're connected with your core, you'll be able to divide these muscles. Contract in or isolate them. In and out and in and out. We're following the rhythm of the maximum. So on the dooms, we're contracting, and on the tack, we're pushing out. Doom, tack, attack, doom, tack, attack, doom, tack, attack, doom, tack, attack. And you can walk around just to kind of get your feet a little bit less numb, because I know if I stand on the same spot for too long, my feet get tired. So move around if you have to, but keep contracting the muscles. Keep going. Down and out and down and out. Don't forget your posture. So sometimes we kind of lose because we're focusing on the belly. We kind of can start to slouch. So expand that chest again. Expand, breathe in, expand. Hold the expansion, not the breath. You ready? Okay. Contract, push out, contract, push out. Okay, so now I'm going to start going into the belly roll. Contract the top, contract the bottom, push it out nice and slow and out. So you contract the top, you hold a contraction. Contract the bottom, you hold a contraction. Let it go of the top and then let it go of the bottom. And again, if you're new to this, the whole wall might want to go in and then the whole wall goes out. So you're doing this. That is so normal. So be gentle to yourself. This is how I started. I could not isolate this muscle. It took me almost like 8 months. So be gentle to yourself. It will come with practice. I just don't know when, but it will come. Guaranteed. So now go. Contract, contract, roll out, and in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out. Contract, contract, roll out. Now, some of the kids call this the worm. I mean, kids, for some reason, like I asked my little grandson, and he has no problem doing the belly roll. They're just so connected with their body. Yeah, they call this the worm, but it's really the belly roll because it does look like a worm. So for me, this is the best thing for my organs. It really does massage my organs. When I find that I've been constipated for a while, this is a great way for me to kind of loosen up the stool. So there's a lot of benefits. It's not just for the dance itself, but it's very important for the dance because we use our core in belly dancing all the time. Keep going. I'm just going to keep talking. But it's also a great way to live up your organs. Okay, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to go reverse. So we're really working the belly today. So we're going to reverse, contract the bottom first, and then contract the top. So you go contract and hold, and push out, out. Contract and hold, contract, and then let go of the bottom, then let go of the top. Contract, contract, and out. Roll in, and out. Roll in, and out. So this looks like an accordion. Bringing all the air out and then bringing all the air back in. This way. So contract and bring back the air in. Contract and release. Contract, rolling up and out. Again, try to start from the pelvic floor all the way up and then release from the bottom up. Keep going. It's gonna be a really good belly workout for sure. Keep going. And again, keep contracting and releasing. Even if you're not doing the roll, that's fine. Keep doing the contraction and release. You're actually getting connected with those muscles cells. Trying to kind of ignite them and say, hey, you can do this. Don't forget to breathe. Watch your posture. All right. So we're going to do some little belly pops. So you're going to contract and pop, bring it in. So it's a pop, bring it in as fast as you can. You push out, pull it in. Push out, pull it in. Push out, pull it in. Pop, bring it in. Follow the dooms. Pop on the dooms. And pop. And pop. You're going to feel this in the muscles. Working a little bit more. Pop, bring it in and pop, bring it in and really push it out. Very accent. Pop. Bring it in and pop, bring it in and pop, bring it in and pop. Good, shake it out a little bit. Now you're gonna focus on the contraction on the dooms. So you're gonna go in really fast and then push out slow. There you go. In, push it out slow. In, push it out slow. Slow, contract. So inward pop. What? Keep going. Don't forget to breathe. Four more. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Check it out. Okay, we're going to focus on here, the diaphragm, the upper belly. So we're going to lift and then pull this in. So we're going to also work the upper back. So you're going to lift using the muscles here, expanding here, and then contract. So the muscles in the upper belly is pulling the chest towards your diaphragm. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. But use the muscles here to kind of pull the chest in and then release and in. Release and in. So I'm also using a little bit the muscles between the shoulder blades to kind of expand and contract. Actually, I'm contracting the upper back and it makes this to expand a little bit more. Lifts the chest. Now I'm going to do this drop here with the contraction of the upper belly on every dooms. Get ready. And contract. Make it sharper. Good. All right, so now we're going to combine some things first. Let's do the lower belly first. I want you to kind of contract, but release on the doom. Okay, so on the tacks, you're going to contract, and on dooms, you release. Doom, contract, doom, contract. Now this time you will tilt. So again, using the lower belly muscles to help you with the tilt. But you're also engaging the psoas muscle. So the psoas muscle, just to kind of give you an idea of where it starts, it's actually attached and it's inside of all the other layers of muscles. It's inside of your, starts in the attached to the bones from the lower lumbar and goes all the way around and attaches to your femur bone. Okay, so now we're going to go and put this all together. You ready? We're going to go lift the chest, drop the chest, lift the pelvic, and drop the pelvic. So it's a lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop. So you're doing the undulation, but we're really engaging the belly. Notice my knees. I kind of soften the knees. So when I lift, my legs are straight. And then when I roll down, my knees kind of go with the undulation. So it's like my legs are straight and then I go down. And it kind of helps me with my tilt. And then I start with the lift, expand, and then I kind of contract and bend in the knee and then expand. Drop and drop. Drop and drop. Lift, contract, contract, and release. Contract, contract, 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 release. Really work the belly. Keep going. I'm going to move around. So you could go into a classical pose with this. Drop, drop. Contract, contract, release. So bring your right heel off the floor. Roll it down. Keep going. I'm going to go to the other side. Contract, contract, release. Contract, contract, release. Keep going. You're doing so good. One more. Good. Now we're going to add more of the side here. So we're going to add a contraction here, pull in, and then working the psoas muscles again. We're going to kind of scoop through like a horizontal circle going towards the front. So you scoop, but just using the muscles here to pull in and release. So there's like a small undulation coming in from the lower belly. Pull in and scoop, pull in, scoop, pull in, scoop, pull in. Let's do the other side. Same thing. Scoop, pull in, round, and contract, release. Around, contract, release. Contract, and then release. Bring it around, contract, and then release. So working the side a little bit more. Work those muscles. And right, pull it in. Now a bit faster. Scoop, pull it in. Scoop, pull it in. Scoop, contract. Switch. Last one, good. Let's do the belly roll again. Roll, belly roll. So we're gonna go a belly roll, bring it in and pull. Belly roll, scoop, pull it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll, scoop, bring it in. Switch. Contract, release, and bring it around and release. Undulate, scoop, bring it in. Always using the muscles. Contract, release, scoop, contract, release. Scoop, contract, release, and now we're going to alternate right to left. So you're going to contract, release, scoop, release. Contract, release, undulate, and pull it in. So we're working the psoas muscle and the whole six-pack here. If you want to add that little lift, go ahead. Keep going. Woo, really working in it. Now let's go and do a classical pose into the right side. So you're going to do the same thing. So you're going to go roll up and pull it in. Keep going. Woo! Undulate, scoop, pull it in, undulate, scoop, contract in, and undulate. Switch. One more time. Good, now reverse. Roll it up and in, and up and in. From the pelvic floor. Okay, we're gonna combine some two movement here. So what we're going to do first is we're going to focus on the obliques muscles right here. So the law of opposite, what's going to happen here, you're going to bring your left hip out, but it's the right side that's really contracting and pushing your pelvic to the other side and slide. Contracting the opposite side and sliding. focus on those muscles, contracting. And you will feel a stretch in the lower back, but try to emphasize on the muscles that's doing the work. Now we're going to add a little hip lift and release. Contract again, so what you're doing is contracting and having the muscles in your belly, in the core, your obliques right here to pull the hip towards the diaphragm. The knees does help, but try to use these muscles. Now side, the other side. So you can see I'm really trying to work the muscles here. You can see I'm contracting. Okay, so we're going to go into our slide and lift. So lift first, contract the obliques, and then slide the opposite. So the muscle is going to help you to kind of slide and bring it in. Now contract this one, and now these muscles are going to contract to push the pelvic out. Now contract this side, and this is going to contract to push out. Up and slide. So again, we're working the whole belly from the whole abdominal wall to the obliques to the side. So we're doing a beautiful Maya, the vertical figure eight, using the oblique muscles. And now we're going to do our reverse undulation. So we're going to go reverse up, Maya, one side and reverse up, and loop the other side. Roll up, release, contract, slide. Bring it back to center. Roll up, release, contract, slide. Roll up, release, contract, slide. Roll up, release. Keep going. One more. Last one to the left. Okay, so now we're going to do this small circle. So again, using these muscles right here and the lower belly with the tilt. Okay, so you're going to go up, contract, contract, release. Contract, 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 release. So we're working the obliques, the lower belly, and then we're going to smooth this out. Contract, cross over, roll to the other side, and then you're releasing it down. You're going out, getting ready. You're sliding towards the right. Contract, contract, contract the side, and then release as you're sliding to the other side. This is a small circle, also known as the Ami. But you really want to focus on the contraction, the obliques, the lower belly, the other side. This, you're going to feel this in your quads. Your knees it's easier if your knees are bent, if they're straight, it's a little bit harder. Here, you got a little bit more range. And using the belly. We're going to switch the other side. So you're going to go left, front, right, drop. and smooth this out. Contract, contract all the way down to the other side and release. Contract, contract all the way to the other side and release. Work the muscles. Really contract and release. Contract, contract, and let it go. Contract, 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 let it go. All right. I'm going to put a little combination together. We're going to go to the lift, rolling it down, to the scoop, bring it around, to the lift, rolling down, to the scoop, bring it around, to a Maya, one side, reverse undulation, to the other side, reverse undulation, into hip rolls, working the lower belly, and then switch the other side. Do that again. Lift, roll it down, scoop, pull it in, lift, roll it down, scoop, pull it in, Maya out, reverse undulation, Maya out, and circle, 2, 3, 4, switch the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, undulate, bring it in, that's it. Keep going, one more time, the other side. And again, roll, belly roll. Contract the lower belly, undulate, scoop, pull it in and up and over, reverse undulate, reverse belly roll up and circle. Switch the other side. 2 more steps. Lift, roll, and scoop, pull it in. Lift, roll, scoop, pull it in. Maya, reverse belly roll. Maya, reverse belly roll. Contract, that's it, into your belly. Circle. Ami, switch the other way. Last set, you're doing so good. Woo, you did it all. Congratulations. Wow, that was fantastic. Oh, you feel that? Feels good? I hope. I do. It feels great for me. Okay, so these are great exercise. And again, it's not just for belly dancing. It's really good for yourself to massage those organs. And be gentle if it was a little bit challenging for you. That's fine, because like I said, it took me a good 8 months to kind of be comfortable with the belly rolls, and I was consistent. I was doing it every day. So if you're able to do it every day, and you might be lucky and be a little bit better than I did, it might take you just a couple of weeks, a month. But again, it's all something that is going to happen. It's all individual. So it's always different for everyone. So that's the great thing of being unique. Okay, have a wonderful day.